So these are the parts that are required. We start by taking two 320 mm smooth rod and fitting them to the motor holders on either side. Optionally, we can use a 320 mm threaded rod also to fit everything into place. So this is how the motors will be fixed later on. Now I am taking 8 linear bearings and fitting them onto their respective places in the middle carriage. This is how the middle carriage should look after everything has been fit into place. Now we take two 400 mm smooth rods for the y-axis . This is how the whole assembly should look after everything has been fit into their respective places. Here I am showing the end stop where the pen holder will be fixed later on, and this is another end stop. Now take 4 ball bearings and fit them in the middle carriage in their respective places as shown in here, with the help of screws and nuts. I am using a combination of washers and nuts and screws to fit it into its place. This is how it should look after the 4 ball bearings have been put into their places. Oh, and minded, this is the x-axis. Here I am showing that I have used hex bolts to fix the middle carriage into its place, but later on you will see that I had to use longer nuts and bolts. This is the micro servo to be used for the pen holder up and down motion. Here I am showing that I have used the screws that they have provided in the kit to fix the stepper motor to its holder, but later you will see that I have to use longer screws and washers to fix them into their respective places. These are the 16 teeth pulleys that have to be fixed on the 2 stepper motors on either side to drive the timing belt later on. This is how the timing belt should be looped through. Later on I will attach a more clear picture. Here you can see the pen holder setup. Here I have used refills from a dot pen as the rails for the carriage. And here is a backside view where the servo arm hits the pen holder and moves it up and down. So the pen plotter is finally finished, and the electronics part and the software part will be recorded in a separate video later on. Here I am showing the washers and the longer screws that had to be used that I told earlier on. So this was necessary because my timing belt kept slipping, and when tightened the motor would not turn, so this had to be done. Here you can see how the timing belt loops along the ball bearings in the middle carriage, making an X pattern. Ball bearings are very much necessary in this project so that the timing belt can move smoothly in the X pattern. As I was using larger ball bearings than that was recommended, I used screws as spacers to increase the height of the middle carriage. So if you are able to follow my steps in this video, congratulations on your pen plotter, enjoy it.